Hi, give it a sec so that some people can find us. Got it. We're doing admin training here today, right? I'm training Dale. When some people come on, I'll let him. He wants to say who he is. Good morning. People are just starting to wake up, I see. I told them it's the best time to do videos because no one's awake in the whole world. So I like to do my work when everyone's sleeping. When most of the world is sleeping. Even when I lived in America, I like this time of day the best. Because I feel like I'm in between worlds. That everyone else isn't awake yet. Like I would get up real early, even in America, because I feel like everyone's still asleep. And then we're kind of in between worlds. We're in between like the astral and awake. Gotta wait till someone's on it to talk, right?
Hello?
I know, I'm doing it.
One person.
I'm sharing it.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Give us a sec. I'm about to get started. I said I have to summon people, right? I'm just sharing it real quick. Alright, we're on our sacral this week. I kind of got knocked off focus. I had a lot going on that I don't even want to get into because it's not my reality, just around me. I just describe it like outside noise. I've been having a lot of outside noise around me. So I'm trying to like kind of get my videos back on track with where I'm at. As usual, I've been taking more time off to kind of integrate into this new reality and situation I'm over here in. I am going to get Dale to do this video today because I'm doing a real card feed after this. And he needs some training for his mission. So, you know, I'm kind of like, I kind of am over here and he's teaching me anyway. Like in my journey and my path, he's supposed to be teaching me. And so I know a lot of people don't like to get on camera, don't want to do this kind of stuff, but a lot of this is our calling and we kind of had to do this in some level. So he for sure is going to have to get more into, you know, talking on camera and getting on video for sure with the things that he's into, because I know that it can be beneficial to people. So we are doing the sacral in this space this week. I'll be throwing some sacral posts up and I'll let him say hi and introduce himself.
Hi everybody, I'm Dale. You might have heard a few things about us.
All over Facebook viral.
But
Everyone wants. Wait, we were just laughing a minute before this. Okay, real quick, I got you. I have to. So we're laughing, and I'm sitting here, and he's like, "Oh, I can tell people who I am," and I'm like, "Well, I think everyone already thinks they know who we are over here, right?" After the online campaign, smear campaign about us going on. Viral for like the past 2 months that just kind of started to see some about us.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, everyone believes that's us because they don't really know who we are. I do my videos every day. I come do my videos and my lives, and I do try to keep my life private despite what people might think. And so I don't know that people really even know who I am because I'm just like, you know, the messenger coming to give you guys Ascension messages from space a lot of the time. And I'm like, well, you know, that's the problem. I just feel like it's just a test in lucidity. Like this is our school. And everything's just kind of a big test around us a lot of the time. So I definitely got to use that experience to see who was awake and who isn't around here. I'm shocked that a lot of people really have a lot more work on their third eye to do. I just assume everyone has their third eye open and can see through, you know, what's going on like us over here. So we'll be definitely, when we hit the third eye chakra going up, we'll be doing a lot of work on that third eye and activating and stuff. But I'll let him tell you who he is.
This is who I am. Yeah, if you need any third eye, help with your third eye, speak to her.
Yeah, right.
The aim of the game is to open up all the chakras and then you will start bringing in the energy all down through into the earth, and then also be able to bring up the energy from the earth back to source. That's the true connection.
Alright, so stay on focus. We're going to stay on focus. I'm training him, right? Listen, we're going to stay on focus. Tell them what you're into, like just who you are, what you're into, or something about yourself. And then we'll do the sacral for sure.
I am deeply spiritual, but it's nothing to do with religion. Although Jory is a religion, It's
People don't know what that means. So.
It's not what I
Like
focus on.
Remember, people don't know. A lot of people don't know what that means too. Like
Right.
me, I'm over here like.
It's an earth-based spirituality where you are deeply connected to the elements and also the earth, and that's where you draw your inspiration from. We use something called the Arwen, which is similar to this symbol here, the Om, which is used in Hindu practices. We use the Arwen, which is like a different type. It's not got a symbol, it's just we chant it. So the Om is used as a vibration to raise consciousness, like a mantra. But with Druids, I also use the Om as well. I went to India and had to do 11,000 mantras.
Tell them how many hours a day they make you meditate for in that kind of training. They have to meditate 23 hours a day. I can't get people to meditate the 20 minutes a day. So I'm going to have him doing some meditation videos too for us. But so everyone's crying when I say you guys need to be meditating 20 minutes a day, however you want to break that up. And that's your connection to source. That's how we recharge ourselves with cosmic energy. So when he was in India, they were doing 23 hours a day.
Deep meditation. 5 in the morning until 11 at night. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, my path kind of got led over here anyway. And so I've been to Stonehenge several times with a lot of the Druid kind of stuff, and I've been kind of, merging over with what they're doing, and it's just, I didn't know a lot about it at first, right? I don't know a lot about anything. I'm just kind of on my own journey over here. And so I noticed it's pretty much the same stuff that I'm into with the elements and harnessing the energies and using them like the way I already use them for, Ascension, the things I'm doing, manifest and healing, whatever.
Well, yeah, I learned with Ra. Ra's my Reiki master, so I know that
No, that other guy
benefits.
is. He has another one.
I have someone else as well.
I'm just one of them, right?
But all the practices in energy are all very beneficial to you and your relationships. They develop the more you understand the chakra systems, the more compassionate you become, and the more love you can feel, the more authentic love you can feel around you in everything.
Samadhi. Tell them about Samadhi. It's my new favorite word.
Wow.
We're trying to reach a Samadhi. To me, it seems like a state of bliss that, for the most part, I can generally stay in a lot of the time, depending on where I'm at with things. Samadhi.
Yeah, Samadhi. It's not easy to obtain Samadhi. It's
easy to obtain. It's not easy to maintain.
It's easy. It's not easy to even reach Samadhi. It's really hard. There's been points where I think I have reached it.
Glimpses.
Glimpses.
I call them glimpses. They're glimpses we get. Well, yeah, everything's going amazing. You're in perfect alignment. They're glimpses that we get of where we're headed a lot of the time.
If anyone has ever any questions about meditation.
Yeah, that's what, oh my god, you're so psychic. We're getting well, you know what we're doing in our journey, despite what people might think we're doing? We're getting very telepathically connected up. And I'm already someone that is very telepathically connected. You guys can tell that a lot of time if you think of me or need me, that I'm right there, or can tell it, or I can feel it. Or sometimes you guys can feel me around you if you, are putting out a calling for me. So we're getting real telepathically connected. Brad just said, by the way, because, we're all kind of still here, still doing this Ascension ride, that he wants to know more about it. He's real drawn to the Druid nature. You're going to need your phone for comments, right? That's good. Question and answers for Dale. Right? We want to do earth-based questions. You guys have questions? He's real knowledgeable with this kind of stuff. And I always describe it like I just fell down an Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole with my life. Yeah. Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole. And I'm over here in these weird realms and dimensions and traveling now. I'm a traveler now. I always think that's a time traveler.
She sure did. I mean... it feels good in this space, so we can open up and talk a little bit more about the things that me and Ra get up to and the things we're going to be doing.
Yeah, we're planning we're making big moves over here and manifesting. We're using this Taurus energy to manifest and rebuild.
She's opening my eyes to a lot of new things, and I'm showing her our places that I go and hang out in.
I needed access to the fairy realms. Manifested.
We had a good discussion yesterday about some of the energy lines that are around the world, that run around the world. So if any of you guys have got any of those near you,
ley lines,
and you need to look for them really. You'll never know that they're there because no one advertises these things. Only the deep state and the cabal. Yeah. They know about them.
They know all about them. They hijacked the grid with their churches that are burning, hopefully.
These lines contain, along the lines, if you map the lines, you've got a lot of churches that belong to religions and institutions that belong to the government because they are punching holes in the lines.
We're like batteries here, though. That's how I woke up. I was like, humanity's getting used and drained like batteries. And they have this, it's all about energy, right? Energy is everything we're learning when we're waking up. Everything's energy and how valuable energy is and how it's a currency. And they're basically just draining and harvesting and siphoning this energy off. What better way than to infiltrate the grid structure of the earth in some type of way? So yeah, I'm real knowledgeable in that, but I've been getting pulled to a lot of these ley line areas, and they're playing a huge role in this ascension. Like everyone's feeling the ascension energy today probably. Like I know that when we've been sleeping, we've been getting nailed with energy last night. Some of you guys might be still in that energy now. And I kept on trying to tell everyone that people aren't doing the inner work and we're running out of time. So this energy is really going to amplify. So people are feeling these energies going on right now. And for me, I've only lived in the United Kingdom for a year, but the energy feels crazy here. From day one when I got here in some of these areas. It was my birthday like 2 days ago. And we went up to a ley line sacred site area, and it's so windy there, like with these ascension energies coming in on top of it. Like I'm sure it wasn't like that a decade ago or so. And with these ascension energies, it's like currents of energy flying around, so crazy. Like it's like such a crazy recharge you get when you're in those energy currents. It's like, I don't even know. You could be tired, like we're tired, right? We've been tired. We go up there tired, and it could just like a total body recharge. Pure divine source energy, as close as that energy as you can really get with that earth energy. It's so powerful. I'm just chilling. We're just chilling and having coffee, beautiful. Right? We're just over here having coffee before I do my real work, right?
If you feel drawn, guys, to go on to find any of these sacred sites or anything else, please go, because it's a message from Source. You've been asked to go there to contribute, to pass your energy onto the grids, so we can raise everybody's awareness. The more these grids are activated, they become more powerful around the planet for everybody to feel that energy. That's the main game. The aim is to raise consciousness through these ley lines.
Well, me and you, and before I even came over here and ventured over to collide with you, I've been getting pulled to these grid areas for a while on my ascension path, and everyone just thinks I'm out of my mind lately, right? I just have this internal compass leading me around with my life and my mission that I've learned how to tune into, and it has pulled me or called me to a lot of these ley line areas, even just recently too, where these ascension energies and us keeping on going to these sacred areas.
I assure you, me and Ra have been very respectful about everything we've done since we left Stonehenge and the ley lines. We have thought about everybody. And anyone that's been speaking badly about us, they've just been kicked out of the groups.
Yeah. We're not doing this.
Not today.
Yeah, not today. Eventually. Eventually. Coming soon to a video near you. No, but a lot of people should be feeling that. The solar plexus is important right now with Ascension too. We're going through some serious solar plexus and throat chakra upgrades right now too with these Ascension energies. I'm always a little bit ahead of everyone anyway. My throat was messed up for like a month, if you guys don't recall from my videos. So I kind of already went through those, what the collective's hitting now and experiencing. So a lot of people might be feeling it in their solar plexus or their throat chakra right now with these clearings. There's a lot of light language, light codes hitting this planet too that are activating us. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You know what? You know what we're saying at my house? I know I scare people on video and that's not my intent, but we're talking about solar radiation poisoning from the sun. We're talking about how we're over here like I have ascension symptoms, okay? The whole planet. We have ascension symptoms going on. It's more like solar radiation poisoning hitting the planet, okay? Like, right, it's activating us. Yeah, it is activating us, but on very real levels, we're getting flooded with solar radiation and it's poisoning people. And I know everyone's just used to everyone sick and dying as the natural human condition on this planet, but rest assured it's not meant to be like that, like I swear to God. So anyways, yes, we're getting flooded with these ascension energies, right? These ascension energies that are, you know, reprogramming our DNA and doing things to our bodies.
I think from about the 4th of May the 4th be with you, up until about the 9th or the 10th, there's going to be a lot. Obviously, you might have seen some posts about the hole in the sun, but it was a massive ejection. So this past 2 days have been really tough.
Yeah, so the energy is going to be intense this week, but it's our rest week. Right? Yeah. I'm like, but so it might be kind of conflicting to your body where you're, you know, you're feeling the pull, the flow, and the move with the energy, but yeah, it's our rest week and it's kind of, you know, throwing things out of harmony, things like that. Definitely do a lot of water. Yeah, you might be having like ascension symptoms. Hi Cam, I got him on camera, I know. I'm trying to just convince him he can do meditation videos and stuff. I'm training him now for videos. I'm doing the video to help him out doing it. But he's supposed to be doing it. Someone has a good question for you too. Listen, what do you do once you're out on the ley lines? I need to have a certain energy to go play on the ley lines. Like right now, right? We were just out in the crazy ascension energy. I can't just go there normal, of course, right? I need the right energy too. Whenever I went and collided with my friends at some of these areas, it was always during the crazy storm energy, if you know me. That helps activate the ley lines as well. With the ascension energies, you know, they're activating us and activating the earth as well. What do you do when you go to the...
Exchange energy from source, so pull the energy down through the chakra systems, through the soles of your feet. Feel the energy leaving your body, so you feel... empty, not empty, but you know you've exchanged, and then pull the energy back up from earth to heal yourself, because the energy that we're putting back into the earth does contain solar radiation. It's a powerful energy. Doctors will never be able to explain it, and I don't think they ever will. But then pull the energy from earth back up into your body to heal you, because that energy is the mother, it's the mother Gaia, and then give a bit to source as well if you can, and that's your connection.
Oh, you don't need to do anything. You can just stand in it and it's going to run through your whole body and your whole energy field and purify you. You can just go hang out like I do. I like to connect with the earth. Right? And you just absorb it standing in it. It's crazy. I like to use it for my mission, manifesting, healing, right? You can use it for anything that you want, just like any other energy.
Anything that you're into, that energy will inspire, recharge, rejuvenate, and bring you to a state of bliss.
My intent is always to heal the grid, though. As a grid worker, I feel I get called to these places because there's damage that was done to this consciousness grid, this main grid, and that we can heal it as healers. That, you know, when we heal ourselves, we can heal others in the planet as well. And, you know, it's like a lot of this is like we were talking about the rainbow warriors that were prophesied by the Hopi that would come, and when the earth was dying, we would heal the whole planet. And that's what our calling is to heal this place and to make it new again. And I know everyone is just like, oh, it's done, the planet's trashed. Please remember your story, and that the point of all this was not for people, you know, to be, you know, looking back on their lessons. The point was to show people we could heal anything in taking on this journey as healers. Yes, that we were to, like, you know, go through our journey, you know, go through all the garbage, and then we could heal and be like, look, anyone can be healed. You have been taught that people are beyond repair, that by your healthcare communities and doctors, they will teach you that you can't heal this. There's no cure for this. Oh, sorry, you're going to die. And that is just not the case. The human body is very misunderstood. So just like we healed, the earth will heal and become brand new again. The new earth, right? You're reading the comments.
I can't see them.
I know.
They're not there.
They're there. That's why I had to have this kind of phone, see?
So I can't see. Usually, no problem.
I love it. I'm reading the comments real quick. So we're just hanging out. We're talking about the sacral. You know, the sacral is the seat of your life force energy. It's everything. Like I said, energy is everything. And a lot of people are getting drained through their jobs, relationships, things not serving them. It tends to become really draining when we're doing things we don't want to do. That's what it comes down to. So if people don't like their jobs or their relationships anymore, or the people around them, you know, it brings down our frequency, draining us. So the ultimate way to recharge and make energy is to stay excited. I was explaining about how this source energy operates. It's a force, it's a flow. We can't control where it goes and how much of this energy is around, but it's within everyone and around everyone. But, you know, there's going to be more of this energy when we're lit up in love or excited or in bliss, right? The good feelings in life. Like you're having an extra high vibe day, there will be more of this life force energy around and within you.
Available.
Yeah, and available to you. And we need more of this energy. I'm getting really good at it in my everyday life. Because I said, well, you're supposed to just have more fun. Everyone's so serious, right? Everyone's so serious in this matrix. You got to just learn to go with the flow. But we got to learn how to stay lit up and having more fun. What lights us up? When we're laughing, when we're happy, right? When we're excited. This is what really lights us up. So when we're real serious and it's going to affect our frequency, we can stay more lit up simply by having fun, remaining in joy and bliss. So life force energy.
Yeah, energy.
Sacral.
Sacral. Like you say, it's the source of your energy.
What are you doing to it? He's repairing his sacral. I do extraterrestrial scanning and I scanned them not that long ago. I was like, you're like about 70% complete regenerated sacral repair in progress. And I'm serious, of course. So, yeah, he's being recalibrated as I am, right? But I kind of collided with him because he needed healing on his journey. And he was real drained in his sacral. So he's done a lot of healing work on that chakra in particular on this journey since he even met me. So what are some things that you're doing to heal your sacral and regenerate your life force energy? What are some things that work for you?
Well, just try and find a state of bliss, really, and peace, and find love. You know, if you've got love, that heals a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Some people should try it.
Yeah.
Some people should really try it. Yeah. Well, I like maca. I'm big on herbs for the sacral or any kind of chakra, right? I like the maca, and I really like any kind of the orange herbs. So, you know, turmeric and ginger or orange are real good for that chakra. Any kind of orange fruits as well. You can really color coordinate with herbs and food as to what chakra it'll be best for too.
Yeah, I was big on healing anyway. So, but I've noticed that raw introduced me to a lot more vitamin B, which has brought up my energy levels up. And yeah, it's a lot more.
I think our nervous system's got fucked from all the metals. Like how we perceive things too. Your nervous system's really tied into your brain, your perceptions, and everything like that. And so just the overflow of metals. And okay, perfect. You're not you never got a vaccine, right? You're perfect, amazing. But the rest of consciousness isn't. So we're so connected as a whole unit too. That's what people fail to realize. Like, I'm cool over here. Well, as long as this is the state of humanity, it is going to affect all of us in our bodies. We share one consciousness. And that is in the brain, right? Your brain's like a receiver. So it's really important that we're re-regulating our nervous system after all the metals that we did have in our bodies at one point, probably. So vitamin B is key for energy levels as well, but for operating and keeping your nervous system healthy.
If anyone has got any questions,
questions for Dale.
Anything funny that's going off at the moment with the body or the energy.
How are you guys feeling? More chlorella for sure.
I'll try my best to answer them, no problem. I'll do my best to answer the questions.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions for him, anything, right? Oh, what's the Beltane thing? It's like a Beltane, waning moon, or what was it? What kind of moon?
Waxing moon.
Waxing moon today?
It's,
where love is in the air. And I think my music keeps cutting off too.
Yes. Did somebody ask what Beltane was?
No, I just brought it up because I saw something.
The waxing moon.
Today. All right, well, we're still manifesting. We keep cutting my music out, so it's weird. Listen, it's a really good time to manifest still. Like, we are kind of creating the new right now. We did a lot of clearing collectively, too. You could tell by this stuff going off all around us, right? There's a lot of outside noise. You guys might be seeing outside noise, you know, coming from other people, stuff outside of you. Tune out any outside noise. Try to really focus on yourself and manifest it right now for sure. Tasha's doing terrible. More detoxing. We have concerns about I have concerns with, we were talking this morning, I have concerns about the people that have not done the detox process that are living on this planet, like sleeping people who haven't done any inner work about how they'll handle this energy. But I have concern about the people that have been detoxing and have been doing the inner work. That's always my focus, if you know me, the awake, right? The awake, as if you know me. So for sure, I have concern that, you know, how the physical human body is going to be able to assimilate and handle these energies, because it's pretty intense, the transformation that we're attempting on this. Saying that, yeah, it's not even a good time to do videos. I did a video yesterday and they were telling me that all this platforms are broken. We know that that's happening because of the energy. Like, it's been shutting off we have perfect internet here, right? And it's been shutting off my devices and things like that. So we know that this energy is powerful. That's hitting the planet right now. Everyone's kind of posting about, you know, the solar energies and the event and solar flashes and things that could happen and are going to happen and things like that. And you guys can choose to experience that event anytime you want. We only have, you know, a once a month slot that you could be seeing it and making it happen. So it depends on where you're at in your ascension process and how much inner work you're doing as to when that will occur for you. This is not done on an individual level. Everyone's waiting for this collective experience that will, you know, we'll all see and all experience. But ascension is kind of being done on an individual basis too. It kind of went back on. I'm reading the comments. Anyone, I know, Tasha, as soon as I said her name, it cut off. I gotta stay real not excited on video or it'll crash it. Anyone have any questions before we get off here? I'm gonna make him do his own videos. Keyword, I have to make him, right? He's gonna do his own videos.
There won't be any drama in them, I promise.
None over here, right? We don't got things either. None over here. Alright. Detoxing, Ascended Masters, for sure. We're definitely came from Ascended States and we're just trying to get back there this whole ride on Earth. So we're not going to become Ascended Masters. We came here from Ascended States to try this, I swear. I always say that if you're awake, I was trying to tell him that if you're awake, I'm sorry, you've been activated for a mission bigger than yourselves. And if you're not on that mission or aware of that mission, you know, it could come sideswipe you at any minute and the universe might, you know, put you to work doing that mission, right? So if you are awake, it's because we've been activated to serve humanity in some way. And that's powerful by itself because you'll notice there's two groups of people here, the awake and the asleep. And some of you guys have been trying to wake up your friends and family for a while with little success. So, you know, just the fact that you're awake, it tells you that you're very powerful in this ascension and what you're doing here. And we'll have to play a huge role in it too.
I just think if you're not awake yet, you know, you should be investing in yourself to become more aware of what's going off around you. So I know it's hard waking family up, but
right. I'm just trying to wake myself up more and more. I don't have time to try to wake people up, right? Try to wake yourself up more. Everyone just thinks like, yeah, everyone just thinks we're awake too. You know, we're continuing to become more and more lucid, especially me in the past couple months, right? My eyes are getting real wide, like shell shock, I say, like keeps waking you up though. So we're going to continue to awaken within this journey we're having too. I love these. Okay, I'm trying to think what else, right? I'm trying to plan my day out. Alright, so I'm going to probably get off here with him. He didn't really want to do a video. We're kind of tired. We're going through Ascension upgrades, right? I'm going to do my work day and kind of get out of here anyway. real fast. So I got him on camera. That's good. Hi, Shella Raw. Loving the name change. Telling we're making huge shifts over here. I can just see them happening all over, you know, for all the people around us collectively. It's mind-blowing. So for sure, you know, give your body a minute to catch up. I'm still doing some serious healing over here. I almost died. Like, yeah, like was in a UK hospital. That's my worst nightmare. Like Tasha. Oh my God, right? And so I almost died from the Stargate. I hope no one notices, but I took my next Stonehenge event down because I don't want to go play at the Stonehenge Stargate like that anymore after it destroyed my entire reality and everyone I knows in one shot going through it. We got the Stargate to work. It was just so mind-blowing. I'm still recovering. I can't even believe it 2 months later how everything transpired, what happened going through the Stargate. I will be very careful playing with portholes in the future.
Vibrations and frequencies.
Yeah, seriously. So I'm still trying to process everything that happened from playing with the Stargate.
Right.
Yeah.
Different timelines.
I will be skipping Stonehenge and going right to crop circles next month.
Yeah, we're looking at we were trying to manifest a crop circle yesterday.
Yeah.
Just one soon. I'm trying to do it. I know the areas where they all get put out.
Yeah, it's too crazy everything. So you know these energy areas are very real. The ancient people, the ancients that built these structures knew what they were doing with these ley lines. They were used for time travel, shifting to other parallel realities. Check. like crazy stuff though. And you know that these are very real things that still exist in the now, other realms, other dimensions, other dimensional life. Once you do this inner work and get your vibration to a certain frequency, you can access other dimensions, other realms, other places that exist, you know, kind of hidden within the places we're living now. Everyone that is asleep is shut down to this 3D material life. They can only see money and the material and the illusion, and they can't see the deeper things around them. And there really are these world within worlds here. We're talking about Atlantis as a place that, you know, exists now, and I'm trying to explain time and how this stuff would work, and because I always look at that as our future, where we're headed on so many levels. Yeah, look, Tasha, it's Stonehenge. Have fun playing there. I'm only going camping there now in the future, I think. I'm doing different kind of spiritual stuff there. I'm open to camping there, but I don't really even want to go do the Stargate. It's kind of played out for me anyway. I have other journeys to do, like Machu Picchu in India. We're talking about India here a lot because, you know, he just got back from India, and I think it would be a good experience to maybe go live there ultimately. We don't know, right? So, just throwing infinite ideas out. Once you're living in 5D, it just becomes easier to, you know, come up with and create these infinite ideas, different realities, things you want to experience.
It's very real. You know, guys, you can with a few alterations to your life, working with this energy and working with the classes that are teachers, you can change your life.
Yeah.
You can change
more
it by
detox
that.
And the stuff that we put out on video every day. The stuff you see going around is ancient knowledge coming back, you know, Atlantean knowledge.
We're talking about
Egyptian knowledge resurfacing now, flooding consciousness, and you really can change your life in over-the-top ways, and things like that, right?
We want to help the collective.
Hi, Susan.
Just like everybody does.
Yeah.
The groups that are on here.
We have to stay focused on putting out. I see a lot of people putting out negative ripple effects, using social media lately to put out negative ripple effects. But you know what? You can have one bad encounter with someone, and then they collide with someone in a negative way, and it creates this huge negative ripple effect. So be very careful with your words and actions, and you know, colliding with people. It's always been my intent to make positive ripple effects. I just want to, you know, lift up some vibes, send out some Reiki. And, you know, hopefully I'm making positive ripple effects, which I see I have been, right, for doing my mission. So it's very important that we're making these positive ripple effects for real. It really can change the world as we know it. Like, literally, it's like a spider web here. You put out one negative interaction, and it affects the all. And so we can simply, by shifting our vibration and, you know, being nicer people, that we can literally change all of consciousness fast that way. And I think that, you know, I've mastered an individual change in my everyday life. I've mastered this, you know, creating realities and changing myself in my reality. But I want to see this collective change. I know everyone does too, right? We want to see a major collective change. It's never been enough for me that, you know, I'm living in a different dimension than most of humanity and I'm doing things in my life differently. I want to see this collective change like a lot of people do. And in order to see a shift that massive where, you know, we see these collective changes we desire, you know, we really had to do our part too in sending out good ripple effects, staying positive, staying high vibe. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to chill for a sec, meditate, and do a real feed.